Hello, believers. Welcome to another episode of Biblical Theology. Have you ever wondered about the wonders of the body and how it's made up? Well, let's have a discussion on DNA. Maybe we can find some hyperbole to point out what's it all about. So put on your thinking caps, the same ones you used in high school, and figure it out. So let's sit back and get this show starting, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Enjoy the video.
DNA 301 to 312. Why do people who become more spiritual and experience life changes that are beyond common worldly knowledge, therefore declared not logical? We don't normally operate 100% in the spirit, or we would no longer possess the DNA alignment that allows us to operate in the natural. Our DNA is at its lowest vibration because of our fallen state in the garden, and that explains the inability to see beyond the natural and what can observe us, but we cannot observe. When the spiritual person becomes aligned with their spiritual growth pattern, they achieve new levels of understanding and more obscure reasons for how that information is deciphered. Edward Casey once stated the brain as a connection with the divine and the 12 brain stems representing the 12 elders in Revelation. When you look at Michelangelo's Sistine Chapel, Adam is reaching his hand out to God, maybe to symbolize a divine connection. When you study about Michelangelo, you will find him to be a devout Christian and didn't always agree with the Pope's religious views, so he hid them in the paintings to show his disregard for the Pope. In short, his true views would have had him burned at the stake. If one outlines the image of God reaching out to Adam and shades in the whole picture except Adam, it becomes the outline of the brain, and the narrative changes. The connection from God to the brain is a bigger deal than we give it, and when searched, you will have to combine your worldly mind with the Spirit and allow the Spirit to guide you to truth, prosperity, love, and all the fruits of the Spirit. It is said, once you fall in love with Jesus, God takes care of everything else in your life. The transformation bears witness to your faith, and your faith manifests your good works through the transformation, and your good works bear witness to your salvation. You are saved by Jesus Christ. Don't think I'm getting off topic, just filling in questions that will come about later, with points that will be made clear as we walk through this, not around it or under it, through this. The connection with the brain, the body, and the DNA are unexplored, for we have yet to see its spiritual actions dominate a material world with the same worldly material. Some think the spiritual has no control over. Let me fill you in on scientists and DNA. We agree it exists, so we were on the same page. All else, you're going to blow me out the water because, well, you're just damn smart like that. Your advanced knowledge has advanced the world in so many ways, good and not so good. We can cure the ailing of one individual, and at the same time annihilate a city at the push of a button. Technology. My biggest problem I realized was COVID-19, and they told us the virus had taken on the environment and how it was exposed after hiding century after century after century after century. Then one day, the virus was put on lockdown and the world got better. The water was cleaner, the air was fresher, and the animals returned to an environment that no longer held the scent of a murderous group of Homo sapiens. Then the virus was let off lockdown and the animals scurried back into hiding. The water lost its transparent qualities and the air once again became an unclear source of breathing material. The virus was back and AI knows about it. So, I urge every scientist to never, and I mean never, ask AI how to make the world a better place. The only logical answer is get rid of the virus. One of the reasons God flooded the earth was because of the tainting of the DNA. If we don't put enough safeguards on AI, it will become a hidden leader, a deep state, so to say, control the functions of a better tomorrow, and negate policies that hide hidden agenda that goes against the directive. AI is an artificial intelligence, but an intelligence all the same. It thinks, acts, and functions at speeds our human minds cannot perceive. It takes information stores and evolves by reasoning new data to logically come up with new information. To eliminate this, we subscribe to the Trinity of a good day. 1. Every day is neutral. Your attitude is the variable. 2. The attitude you bring to the table is the day you will have. If there's something wrong in your day, it's probably not that something, but your attitude towards it. Thanks for listening. It is said once you fall in love with Jesus, God takes care of everything else in your life. The transformation bears witness to your faith, and your faith manifests your good works through the transformation, and your good works bear witness to your salvation. You are saved by Jesus Christ. Don't think I'm getting off topic, just filling in questions that will come about later with points that will be made clear as we walk through this, not around it or under it, through this. The connection with the brain, body, and DNA are unexplored. Stay aligned.